Good morning, guys. Let me grab. Hope you're all well. Happy Saturday. I am in my office. I'm actually going to turn the light on. I've got the warmers haven't come on because Mike just tripped the electric in the whole house. So, morning. So I've just got the heating coming on. It's a bit chilly, not gonna lie. Right, it's not letting me tag, so feel free to tag teams. It's not letting me do my tagging. Good morning. Hi, Annabelle. Morning, Faye. I know we just spoke. The electric's come back on. Morning, 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 morning. Hey, I hope we're all good. Happy Saturday, guys. Good morning, Emily. Morning, Jade. Oh, it's a bit chilly in my office, I'm not gonna lie. I was coming down here to put the electric on because Mike just tripped the electric out. By the way, in case my eye looks really sore, I don't know if it does, but it feels really sore. I've got a really dodgy eye. It's been sore for a while and it started again. I think it's where I've been so tired and whatnot. I'm gonna get my eyes tested this week, I think. Good morning. Hi, Alice. Hi, Debbie. Yeah, you can replay it later, Zoe, no worries. Morning, morning. Right, okay, guys. So, I am down in my office. It's absolutely freezing. I have had, yesterday, I literally took the whole day off. Yes, I know I was posting and whatnot, but I literally was cleaning my house. And I spent the morning drinking tea on my bum. And it was really, really lovely. And it was really, really needed. And Thursday, I had a similar sort of day. I literally needed to wind down after all of the programs that we've been running and sort of gather everything and work out like where I'm going next, basically, because that's what I do. So I have decided that every Saturday morning you are going to get a live from me that's going to be like our tea, bring your tea along, with pen and paper if you wish. I've drank my tea actually because I was making notes before, and I'm literally just going to go live on something to help you guys out every single Saturday morning. So it's going to be the Saturday morning squad live, basically. That's just going to be something I'm going to do. I'm going to try and make it a consistent thing. You guys know that I'm not the most consistent. I'm very sporadic, so it's going to be tough for me, but I'm going to try and do it. But so this morning, I thought I would talk to you guys about building your customer base back up. I am at a point, so I'm just about to sponsor Teamy number 4 of this month, which is absolutely amazing. And I know some of you guys probably look at me and think, oh, do you know what? It's easy for her. She's a superstar director. It's super easy for her. She just, you know, has this huge customer base. I've seen the comments before when people say, do you know what? You know, you've got this massive customer base. It's easy for you. Now, I haven't got a massive customer base. If I went back and I looked at my customer base, say, for example, I don't know. Say, for example, if I look at my customer base a year ago, they're very different to where they are now, because I could go down my customer base and I could go joined, now buys from somebody else that's joined underneath me, now buys from somebody else that's joined underneath me. And my customer base has to continually grow, and I have to continually find new people. Because what happens is, I'm just going to use Faye as an example because I know she won't mind because she's my bestie. So she signed up, and obviously all of our friends, our close group of friends, all bought from me before Faye signed up. Now when Faye signed up, I was like, no, those customers, they've all bought from her. So they don't have parties anymore. They're now her customers. So all of those customers I've got to replace. Same as when, for example, I don't know, my Jade joined up, for example. When she joined up, there were lots of people that bought from me, and gradually, as time goes on, they will naturally buy from her because she introduced them to Scentsy when she had parties. The same as people, when Faye had a party for me, they were part of my customer base, but she introduced them. So technically, they're her customers, okay? Does that make sense? So that naturally happens within Scentsy. So when you climb the ladder in Scentsy, it becomes harder, I personally think, to find new customers. And it's a challenge. It's something that you've got to do continuously, because if you don't do it, you will get to a point where the only people you're selling to are your friends and family. And those are the people that would have seen your posts, you would have asked them all to join. And actually, it gets to a point where you're like, well, okay, where do I go next? So this is what I'm coming on to talk to you about, is just some of the things that I'm going to be putting into place, some of the things that I do that work really, really well. And I've made a few notes, and these are hopefully things that are not necessarily things that I've spoke to you about before. So hopefully this is going to be a little bit fresh. Yeah, exactly that, Jade. Every recruit, I tend to say to myself, right, I need to find a couple of new customers, because, and I mean, unless that you're recruiting people that are completely new to Scentsy, that have never tried it before, or maybe they've approached you because their consultant doesn't sell it anymore, a little bit different. So, this very much for me is something that I try to make part of my business plan every single month, is to find new customers. I like to try and increase my customer base by 10%. At the moment, I've got 65 people on my VIP WhatsApp group. So for me, I set that as a target to try and increase that by 5 to 6 people a month, basically 10%. So these are some of the things that are like working for me. But I think what happens is, and this is the first place I'm going to start with, we set up customer groups on Facebook. I've got a customer group on Facebook, and what I found was I got to a point where I'm suddenly not getting any new customers, and I'm finding I've got the same people that are buying and it's not going anywhere. And I can tell you why that's happening. Okay, I'm going to give you the why first of all. It's happening because the only place that you're probably posting is in your closed customer group. So what you're doing is you're actually posting out all these beautiful products that we're getting to the same people over and over again. So it's only the same people that are seeing that. And because you've got a closed customer group, which I have as well, I've got a private customer group, and I've done that for a reason. I want to make it a VIP place for them, but I have to make sure that I'm posting outside of that group, because otherwise my customer base is never going to grow. I've got to be introducing new people into that group, or my customer base is never going to grow. So otherwise, if you never add people to that group, it's the same people over and over again that are seeing all these wonderful things, all these wonderful products that you think, I'm doing all the things, I'm doing all the lifestyle posts, I'm doing all the things that Lisa tells me to do, but I'm hitting a brick wall. Nobody extra is coming into my group, and it's because people can't see all the wonderful things that you're doing. So you've got two choices. You can make your group private, you can make your group public. Personally, I like a private group. Some people might want to go public because more people are going to see it, but it doesn't become a very private place. I also have a customer page, which is where lots of people can see it. It's open for the whole world to see. I don't post the same content on both because I want it to be like different content that they're seeing, because otherwise it gets a bit boring seeing the same content over and over again. So that's just something for you to consider. Okay, you've either got to be adding people to that group, and if you're not adding people to that group, you need to make your group public. Just so you know, once it's public, you can't change it back to private. So you need to make a decision on that. Okay, so what happens is we tend to only speak to the people that we're comfy with speaking to about Scentsy. Hands up if the only people you speak to are people that you feel comfortable with talking about Scentsy. Been there, done it, and I've got the t-shirt. I do it all the time. We speak to the same customers. We speak to the same VIP group. We speak to the same customer group. We speak to the same, you know, we follow up with the same people because it's comfort, and it's this comfort zone, this circle. Hold on, where is my picture that Laura had me done? 1 minute. It's over here somewhere. What have I done with it? I've put it down. I've put it somewhere. I will find it. But basically, it's in here. I've got to do my census in a minute. That's the other reason why I'm in my office. I can't find it. I've got it somewhere. I've got it ready to frame. But basically, we have this circle that is like, I call it the circle of influence, and everything inside that circle is where you feel comfortable. And as soon as you've got to step outside of that circle into this like unknown realm, it's like, oh my God, I can't do that. And we get into that fear that I talked about this morning on my post this morning. So that was very intentional. Guys, sorry, I just need to flick the heating up a little bit. That post was very intentional this morning because I think a lot of us are living in fear, worrying about what people think, worrying about what people say, worrying about, you know, speaking to somebody that's brand new or sending something to people that's brand new without feeling spammy. We don't want to be spammy, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to start looking at where you're socializing on social media. How many of you get lost in the scroll? How many of you get lost in like literally just scrolling through Facebook, and before you know it, you've had 20 minutes looking at people's Facebook and you think, oh my God, I've actually done nothing. I do it all the time, and then I think, God, that was the most unproductive 20 minutes. So I want you to start looking local, first of all. And this was a tip that I got off Kirsty, and I think it's amazing. Kirsty England said that she did this when she moved, and I think it's a really, really good tip. So she started local. She went onto Instagram and onto Facebook, and she joined all of the local small businesses that are around, like, for example, I live in Wickford. So joining all of the pages that are the Wickford pages, for example. I've joined the Wickford Mummies pages, the Wickford Sales pages, the Ladies of Wickford page I've joined. And the other day I had the local Wickford Co-op followed me on Instagram because they've realised that I'm a local business that are in their remit, and they do the same. So big companies do this as well as little companies. So that's the first thing. I want you to actually go and look at who do you follow within your local area. Who are you following? Now, I want you then to be intentional. Not going into those pages to spread the Scentsy love at all. However much we want to go in there and go, I've got all these amazing Scentsy goodies, come and join me, come and join me. We don't want to do that. But you need to go in there and actually give real content. So if you're on the Ladies of Wickford page, for example, it might be going in there and asking people, because people love to give their opinion, what their favourite type of Hoover is. You might not need a new Hoover, but go in there and actually ask, like, look, ladies, I know this is a bit stereotypical of women, but Hoover, I need a new one. Can anyone give me a Hoover recommendation? Or, oh, ladies, I need to lose some weight. Can anyone recommend any local fitness pages? Ladies, I've got a Cocker Spaniel. Is there any dog walking groups that are in Wickford that are set up? This is going out of your comfort zone. But straight away, what you're doing is people are going to start to give their opinion. Now, as they give their opinion, you go onto those pages, and then what I want you to do is just start chatting to people. Literally, answer them, answer the questions, get a conversation going back and forth. What you will find is they will add you on Facebook. That tends to happen. They will follow, they will add you, they will check out your Facebook, you will check out their Facebook. Some of them will accept your friend request, some of them won't accept your friend request. And in time, you will post on your Scentsy page and you will be able to say, oh, has anybody never tried Scentsy before? And maybe in time, when you've maybe spoke to them a couple of times, you can offer them a Scentsy sample pack, or, you know, a welcome pack, or talk about Scentsy. It's a long game. It's not something that's going to happen overnight that's going to automatically get you customers. But if you did that on the 1st of the month, by the 30th of the month, you probably will have a relationship and be able to introduce those people into your Scentsy world, into your customer groups, into your business pages. So definitely on those pages as well, when they say anybody that's got a small business, anybody that's got something they sell, like this morning I'm on the Cocker Spaniels page, someone has asked to post all things that are related to pets that you sell. And I was like, yeah, I'm going straight in there with my Scentsy pet range. And I've literally just posted it on there. Okay, that's okay to do that because somebody has asked for that information. So start to think about where you're socialising. Are you socialising? It's not about, I see you just put about stepping on toes, Jade, but this is about building relationships with people that are in your local area. Not talking about Scentsy, just build the relationships first, and then you can start to, you know, exactly sow the seeds, exactly that. Okay, so that's one of the first things. This is something that you might never have done before, is to maybe start creating a newsletter for your customers. Now, I have this set up, and I'm going to show you what I've done. I can't train you on it yet because I don't know if it's worked. I don't know, but it's something that I'm working on. But I am going to share it with you, and some of you that are really, really techie, some of you that maybe work for companies that do stuff like this, you might have used this type of program before. And there's a free program called Mailchimp, which is on line, and I'm using this to create newsletters. And I used to do this a lot. I used to do this like ages ago, and then I stopped doing it because I'm not consistent. So this is something that I'm working on right now, and I'm just going to show you some things that I've done completely out your comfort zone, Jade. I love it. And join the chat with 32 women you don't know. I love that. Absolutely amazing. It works. Okay, so this is Mailchimp. This is what it looks like. You can import your current Scentsy contacts. Ignore my computer, it's just restarting. And you can also import your emails from your own email list as well. So if you're a bit more tech savvy than me, then you can do this. It's free to use this for the first 2,000 emails that you actually bring in. So this is something I sent out in January, and this went out to a list that I created that were basically my, we'll go with home and garden. Save. This was something, oh, hold on. I don't want to look at that. I want to actually show you what I sent. Let me see if I can find it. 'Cause this is why I said I can't. Audience, campaigns, here we go. So, what I've done, Detox January. It's very clever, this Mailchimp, right? So this is what it looked like. This went out to all of my customers. So this went out in January. This was probably last year, the last time I did this. But do you feel like January is the month where you just need to detox not only my body but my wax too? I've got 12 mystery boxes available with gorgeous detox wax, including £30 worth of products and samples. You can reserve one here, and I created a Google form. If you click on start shopping, if I've set this up right, it should take them straight to my website, okay? It's very clever. And this went out to every one of my customers in their inbox. Now, you can design this and you can play about with this. It's called Mailchimp. I used to do this every single Friday. I haven't used this for ages. As I say, Freebie Friday. So did you know the clearance section is updated on my website? Check it out here. So they can click on here and it should take them straight to the clearance section on my website. And then for Freebie Friday, I'm giving away, and because it's 1-to-1 in their inbox, you can actually tell them what you're giving away. 3 scent circles, and you will receive a surprise also in the post from me. All you need to do is email me back with, I want a cheeky scent circle, please. And then tag a friend in my group saying that they need to try Scentsy. The first 3 people that respond with their full name, address, telephone number will receive an email back. And it literally was as simple as that. You could click on this, and then it took them, straight to shop on my website. Very, very clever, okay? So this is called Mailchimp. I am going to do a whole Mailchimp training when I get my head around how to use it properly. But just by using something like this, it's completely free. It's super easy to use. You literally go on, it says build a campaign, and it will literally say drag a picture in here, click on this and put the website that you want to link it to. It's easy. Okay, but doing something like that, creating a website link that's going out to all of your customers. I've got something like 100 people that will go to. It will go to, I can send them an email once a week. And that was what I thought was enough. Just once a week, they're going to get a newsletter talking about like the product of the week. It gives links to shop on my website. Some people are just lazy. Literally, do you want this 6-pack? Do you want to build your own 6-pack? Click here, takes them straight there to the bundle and save page. But what that allows you to do is also be able to send out your personal specials that way. It will also tell you how many people opened it. It will tell you which people opened the email. So who actually is interested in looking at the email? How many people it successfully went to their inbox in? I changed my tagline, so when it come up in their inbox it said open me for free Scentsy or something like that. So when it went into their inbox, it straight away was allowing you to sort of delve into your customers that actually used email a lot more. And I had people, especially when they were going back to work on the train, this was a really good way to build customer base where people would actually then say to me, I've got a friend, I've got a customer, I've got a sister that might absolutely love Scentsy. You can actually ask for new customers. So that worked really, really well. As I say, I am going to do my best to learn how to use it properly, do a training on it for you. I'll do it on Zoom one night and show you how to do it properly. But if you want to check it out yourself, it's called Mailchimp. You just need to set up an account. It's completely free. And I did that, and I just literally Googled how to work it. So feel free. You probably will learn better than me. Okay. Every individual order that you receive of a customer, are you asking them to basically create a party link, have a personal shopping link? So customer says to you, hi Lise, I'd love to order a little garden warmer. Okay, lovely. You can have a little garden warmer. Have you thought about, did you want to ask your friends and family if they wanted to jump on this order with you and we can get you some free credit? Have you done that? If you're not doing that, this is the type of thing you want to do. So yesterday, my neighbour messaged me and said, Lise, my friend's here, are you home? She would love a catalogue. She wants to put an order in today. And I said, oh, I'm really sorry, I'm out at the moment, hun. But look, here's an e-catalogue, sent that straight to her. And I said, what I've also just done is sent you up your own party link. If she orders through that, I will put all your orders on that for the next month or so, every time you order, and we'll get you some freebies. So that was a really good way. Okay, so she said to me her friend had gone round hers and basically seen her warmer, smelt it, thought it was absolutely amazing, and her friend wanted it there and then. So straight away I offered her the opportunity to try and get £245 worth of orders, and she gets the free stuff. You need to ask that question on every single order, especially orders that are like over £50. It's like, do you know, if you've got your friends and family to order on this, we can get you some freebies. If you're not offering that, start offering it, because straight away, someone might go, right, my nan wants this, my sister wants that, my auntie wants this. 3 people that you can get their details. Just by asking that question, do your friends and family want to jump on this order? And so you can get some freebies. So that works really, really well. Okay. Drawing slips. Now this is going to be more while you're going out. I haven't got any to hand, okay? But let me just double check somewhere else. I will post an example of what a drawing slip looks like. Let me find you a picture so you can see. Let's see. It's a very American thing. But so let's say, for example, you go out. These are all, you can literally Google these and they come up. Okay, so print these off and you're going to have these in your handbag when you go out and you go and do your food shopping. Give me a minute, see if Pinterest is going to open this up. Nope, I didn't want that page. Right, these are all on Pinterest, okay, so there's loads. So name, email, phone, address, I am interested in. So you say to people, let's say you're doing your local shopping and you're in Co-op, and you say to the lady, oh my God, you're at, like, I love your customer service. Would you like to enter my free drawing in Scentsy? It's basically a giveaway. So this could be enter my giveaway. All I need is your name, address, and your phone number and your email. If you fill this in, then I will add you to my giveaway. So you do this once a month. You have a giveaway, okay, in your groups. And you're giving away Scentsy. So hopefully you're going to make a nice pretty bundle, make it look pretty, put it in a pretty bag, whatever you want to do with it. And you're going to meet. So when you're out, so you're in Co-op, you might just say to people, are you interested? Like, oh my God, like your customer service is amazing. I'd love to add you to my free giveaway for Scentsy. Get them to fill their details in. Why do you need the details? Because otherwise you can't follow up with them to see if they wanted to have a catalogue or a sample pack. And you do a giveaway once a month in your group. You could put these drawings in every single order, and you say, pass this on to a friend, get them to screenshot it, send it to me. They'll be put in my drawer for a free giveaway. For all new people, I'm giving away Scentsy every single month. If only 3 people do it, out of those 3 people, you get 3 contact details, and one of those people is going to get some free Scentsy. Okay, so start thinking of things like that. It basically is like, give me your telephone number, go in my free drawer, but you just have to word it in the right way. Now, I know lots of you run games and competitions on your page. Wax warmer, wax bar, whatever you want to call it. All of those things are amazing. If you're going to do a game like that, make sure you follow up with every single person. I've not played a game like that for ages. But every single person that plays that game in your customer group, make sure you inbox them and thank them. Offer them a free sample pack, especially if there's someone that's never bought from you before. Okay. This is my last thing that I'm going to share with you. So these are packs that are for my PWS orders, but these can also be used really, really well for you as you just find a business card. They need a business card in. They need a referral card. So I have these little referral cards made up. So these go in my orders. These haven't gone in my orders for a little while, but they're basically like a little referral card. It's like a business card. So these are all my PWS order sample packs that I send out. And what I do, really, really simple, okay? When you're going to do an order, I need to create something to go in this, but it basically is going to say, give me to a friend. This sample pack, you put 1 in your order of samples for your customer that's ordered. And then you put a second pack in there and you say, I would really like you to send this to a friend. If you haven't got anybody to send it to, not a problem. Next time I put your order in, or I bring you your order, you can just pop it back to me. But if not, I would love you to give that to a friend. Sister, aunt, uncle, hairdresser, nail tech, anybody you like. And obviously just let me know who you've sent it to. So it basically is like, share me with a friend pack. Put that in their order. So simple. needs your contact details in it. Every single sample, every single thing that you put in that pack just needs to be a very simple pack. Doesn't need to be a full sample pack. Sliced samples, thinly sliced, group of samples in there. Put that in there. Okay, put that in their orders and say, give me to a friend. Share with me. It is as simple as that. So that's my Saturday morning tips for you. I really hope that some of them were a little bit different, maybe something that you've not heard before. I will save some of the images for, let me see if I can click and drag that. Yeah, I can. I will save some of the images for the drawing slips, and I will literally pop them in here. Nick just showed us something like that. Did she? I haven't seen that. Amazing. I will pop some of the drawing slips in the group as well, because they might help and they might work for you. But there are so many, you've just got to think outside the box. Don't sit here just thinking, oh, I've asked all my customers, nobody wants to give me any contact details, I can't get no customers. This is about every time that you reach a hurdle, every time someone says, oh no, sorry, I've got no one I want to share that with. You know, for me, reaching further afield, being like, right, is there anyone I can send a sample pack? Do you know someone that lives in Newcastle? Can I send them a sample pack? Put that on your customer group today. Do you know anybody that lives in Spain? I would love to send them some free samples. Simple as that. Do you know anybody that lives in Scotland? I would love to send them some free samples, because people think local. Your customers think local. My customers think local. They think, oh, everyone I know has already got Scentsy. Hold on a minute. No, I bet they haven't. Let's think further afield. So get that out to your customers. So there's some cute ideas there for you. I really hope that one of those works for you. I'm going to get to work on Mailchimp. I will put that as a training to do at some point. But building your customers, if you've got an idea, if something works for you that has made you find 5 new customers, for example, Jade, like, I love your post that you've just put on there. I know you've just said about what you did. Share it in the group, make a post, share it in here, show what you're doing, because there might be someone that this resonates with and it's something new. It's something they've not thought of trying before. That's what this group is all about. Share your ideas. And I will be here every single Saturday morning for our coffee. There won't be a time. It will just be sort of between, you know, before lunchtime. Every Saturday morning, I will be doing a little live with some kind of ideas, tips, top tips to share with you. Anyway, I hope you like it. Speak to you all soon. Have a great Saturday, guys.